What's up, YouTube? Your boys are back again. Actually, shout out to South Africa, man.
That's right.
Our South African subs has been rocking with us,
We got
man.
a lot of free thinkers in South Africa, man, that really, seriously, really rock with the channel, man.
Big time.
We were just talking about this before we decided to do Stogie T.
Yes, sir.
We just kind of looked at all of just some of the past videos that we've done, especially the videos that were really hip-hopped out videos. We noticed we just get a lot of love from Africa, South Africa, especially on this channel. You guys have been telling us to do Nasty C. Who else? I think Casper, Questa. There's a couple of guys that you've been trying to, you've been really requesting us to get to, man. And we've been meaning to get to South Africa because we just get a lot of love out there, man. So we really appreciate y'all, man. We're doing this for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all told us this one. Y'all said this dude is nice.
All right.
And he's on Sway, and we really trust that Sway because Sway always brings us some incredible writers.
That's true.
So I have no doubt that this dude is gonna be nice. But
yeah, man,
that's it, really.
Let's get into it.
We were solely doing this for South Africa. Shout out to all our South African subs. Let's see what's up here with Mr. Stogie T, freestyling on Sway. Let's do it.
And when you step into the valley of the hyenas, the only rules you have, Stogie T, is you got to bring bars.
Oh, and Andy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, they gave him the New York.
I was in the middle of my groove, man.
They gave him one of my favorite Nas beats too, man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of my favorite beats, man. I love this fucking beat.
And when you step into the valley of the hyenas, the only rules you have, Stogie T, is you got to bring.
Mama should have come to the radiator. Why not? Would have stayed rated from my block. Shout out to Nas.
Stogie T, South Africa's finest. Sway in the morning.
You better kill this, Stogie.
In a French bottle, we ain't pop a fresh article, we ain't cop. Ben's top that we ain't drop, the dress model, we ain't knock.
Okay.
Festival, we ain't rock, destined to beat us hot to the best of my knowledge. Rest of the marriage, that's saying a lot. But if you taking stock and you don't save a spot for the forsaken lot, from the vacant heart, land of the slavers dark, that's your prerogative. We polar opposites. I'm from that continent of poverty and long walk accomplished.
Oh yeah, okay.
Before my heroes give birth to spoiled rotten kids, the opulent meet the poor, cleaning their offices. Push rocket ships like
Who is this dude?
Charge the whip, but still
Who is this dude? He's about to go into another scheme now. I heard charge the whip or something like that.
I must charge the whip. Yeah.
Who is this dude,
Y'all
man?
giving it up like that?
Who is this dude?
Like, the first thing I noticed with him was just how polished his cadence is. It feels like
very confident.
Very confident.
Yeah.
But like his style is so like I studied. I studied the game.
Yep.
I really feel like, oh yeah, he really studied the shit. And from what he's saying, man, is I get that sort of that huge influence from how we spit. Like not just how we spit but from the dudes that are really nice though. You know what I mean? Because there's different rappers out there, man, that you can mimic and that can influence you. But I could tell that he's influenced by dudes who we really hold up here just in how he approached this, the flow and everything. But the bars, the slick writing in this, when he said, but if you ain't taking stock and you don't save a spot for the forsaken lot, from the bacon hot land of the slavers dot, that's your prerogative. We polar opposites. I'm from the continent of poverty and long walk accomplishments.
Yeah, that
was crazy.
Golly.
So the way he's rapping, just obviously the flow and the cadence to me is like, okay, he knows. Yeah. He's a student of the game, but at the same time, I like how he's giving us
knowledge
on his story, his where he's from. You know what I mean? So let's run that back. He kind of caught me off guard. I didn't expect him to have like that much of an American type. He's South African, but I can hear the American influence in it, which is an amazing thing. So let's keep it. Let's start that back up. That was hard.
To bring bars.
He killed this beat too. He rolled the fuck out of the beat.
Okay.
Stogie T, South Africa's finest. Sway in the morning, honey and pain.
There ain't a French bottle, we ain't pop a fresh article, we ain't cop. Ben's top that we ain't drop, the dress model, we ain't knock. Festival, we ain't rock, destined to beat us hot to the best of my knowledge. Rest of the marriage, that's saying a lot. But if you taking stock and you don't save a spot for the forsaken lot. From the vacant heart, land of the slavers dark. That's your prerogative. We polar opposites. I'm from that continent of poverty and long war accomplishments. Where former heroes give birth to spoiled rotten kids. The opulent meet the poor, cleaning their offices. We push rocket ships like Elon Musk. Charge the whip, but still sucking shit, cause we don't got a pot to piss in. So God forgives as you give the church half your shit. I'm bugging still.
Yeah, we gotta stop. We got some shit to talk about. I just love the way he's riding his beat too, man. Like, I just want to keep listening. I don't even want to really stop it. He's killing his beat so crazy.
I'm from the continent of poverty and long walk accomplishments.
Tough.
Right? He was all where former heroes gave birth to spoiled rotten kids.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy, crazy line. I didn't want to cut you off.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, that's a crazy line, man. And I love what he's saying there, man, because it when you look at history, man, and you look at where both countries are and where we are as a world, man, it really, I've always thought that we are spoiled in America. I really have always thought that, man, because, I mean, everyone has their struggles, right, in life. Everyone has struggles.
Yep.
But we don't have bombs and shit and wars going on in our backyard like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many things, and I think there's so many great people that have to do great things for us to just be here. And I don't think we give enough credit to that.
Yeah.
Man. And I think that that's kind of what he's saying there, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, though.
You
I
know?
love that's a great take. But when he says where former heroes give birth to spoiled, rotten kids, I would like people from South Africa to elaborate on that. Who is he talking about? When he says former heroes, people have done great things, heroes to South African people. They gave birth to spoiled, rotten kids. To me, that's kind of like maybe a shot. Yeah. You know what I mean? You
exactly.
Your father or your family, you come from this lineage that's done amazing things for this people, and then what you're doing now is you're not following in the footsteps. You're not now taking that torch and really helping your people.
Exactly.
You're a spoiled, rotten kid. Maybe your father was Nelson Mandela. I don't know. I don't know who he's talking about, but I love that. So I would like people from South Africa to give us some feedback on that in the comments. And he after that he followed it up by saying the opulent, right, the rich, meet the poor cleaning their offices. We push the rocket ships like Elon Musk, charge the whip, but still stuck in shit because we ain't got a pot to piss. Woo! So just the picture he's painting, I think is a very refreshing picture, and it's just giving us.
And those are polar opposites.
Polar
right?
opposites.
That's how he started it.
Yep,
right?
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing the whole story.
You're not seeing the whole story, and you're seeing the gap in wealth. Though is what I wanted to get to. Right? He's saying like. South Africa, especially, I would imagine, this is kind of what I've always heard of South Africa from other Africans that I've known, is that some Africans, to keep it real with you, are like, man, I ain't really Africa, you know what I'm saying? And I think that they say that because it's a big time, Cape Town, it's a tourist destination and everything like that. South Africa is looked at like more of a tourist destination within Africa. But what happens, I think, in these tourist destinations, we see it in Jamaica and a lot of these sort of resort islands, is you see extreme gaps in like wealth. You see extreme poverty and you see extreme wealth. So you're seeing him paint the picture from a perspective that I don't think I haven't seen before. I've always wanted this from people of other countries. It's like, don't really try to be like us and talk about the shit we talk about where you're from and your story, right? What's true to you? What's your story? And do it skillfully and artistically, but tell your story, and that's what I feel like he's doing. Let's keep it going.
Yes, sir.
But still stuck in shit because we don't got a pot to piss in. So God forgives as you give the church half your shit. I'm bugging still. We can tell a pastor from a pimp. It's Roman Catholic, it's Anglican, it's African tribesmen, migrant, shit, it's masked men kidnapping kids.
Oh my God.
South Africa, you think Trevor, I think Nelson, it's half a parent, you getting mixed messages. Hey, I say Nigeria, you think fella, I think Delta, it's past and present, blurry as an impression this way. I picture certified hyenas in elephant graves. I'm punching way above the ceiling, you status degrade. This is the red letter day, show them how a vet's made. Last time somebody skipped this file, David Blaine, he made superstars. With
and his swag is crazy too. He knows it too. He's like, I'm that dude, man.
This is what I've been waiting on for, George, man. Seriously, man, because I love anybody that's watched the channel, guys. They know I consider myself a pretty high-strung person. I love dynamic people. I love dynamic people, man. So the way he's delivering his lines, and he's clever with what he's writing, and it's got depth and substance in his writing, and his swag is off the chain too. This is what I've been waiting on. This dude here, bro. This might be one of mine.
He's not nice for like an African MC.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not. No, let me be clear. He's not just nice for an African MC. he's nice.
Yeah, dude.
By any standard.
Exactly.
He really is writing very well in this, man. And I love the fact that he's bringing a new perspective, man. He said a lot in there, man.
What did he say about the mixed messages, man?
That Trevor Noah bar
Dude.
was so crazy, though. But
Then he started, right, with I'm bugging. He's all, we still can't tell a pastor from a pimp, right? He went into like Catholics, Roman Catholics, and all these different religions.
African tribesmen.
Right. He's all mass men kidnapping kids, right? I say South Africa, you think Trevor. I think Nelson, it's half apparent you're getting mixed messages.
That was crazy,
Crazy,
boy.
dude, right? Crazy.
That really was crazy, though.
You're getting mixed messages. So what I think he's saying there with this whole scheme is, obviously, man, we all know the things that we've heard about different religions, man. Not all religions, and not all churches are bad, but we've heard things that they're kidnapping kids, from rape to all kinds of stuff. So it's almost like it's a mixed message, right? You're supposed to be religious and supposed to be spreading hope and joy and
helping people.
Right, and helping people, but you're doing these terrible things. It's a mixed message, right?
Yep.
Trevor Noah, right, which is the comedian. He's got like a Netflix special.
He's mixed.
You know what I'm saying? But he's mixed, right?
Half black,
he's
half
like, I
white.
think Nelson Mandela. You're forgetting what you're seeing half the picture. It's a mixed message. You know what I'm saying? Which Trevor, shout out to Trevor though.
Yeah.
I do like him a lot, dude.
I don't think that that's necessarily like
A shot.
A shot, kinda, but not really a shot. It's half apparent. Half of Trevor's parents, he's mixed, so his man. I don't know if his mom and dad are white. Half apparent, but you're getting mixed messages.
Right.
I think Trevor Noah represents sort of the commercialized South Africa, right? The South Africa that isn't representative of maybe the past, the apartheid, Nelson Mandela, sort of the pain that these people are enduring, but sort of like the dark side, right? The dark history of South Africa. You guys are getting mixed messages. You don't understand
It's
what's
half
truly
apparent.
going on. It's half apparent.
Half apparent.
Somewhat apparent. You kind of get it,
Yep.
but you're not really understanding what's going on within my country. You know what I mean?
Dope-ass line, dude.
That was a crazy line. And I think overall throughout this, man, that's what he's doing, man. He's painting a picture of where he's
sir.
from and what these people are going through. There's a gap in wealth. There's false religion. There's religion that's taking advantage of people being kidnapped, mass men, poverty, right? All sort of woven into bars. You know what I'm saying?
He wants to make it fully apparent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you can get kind of
the full picture.
Exactly.
Not half the picture.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
There's more to South Africa than the resorts in Cape Town. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly.
So I like where he's at, man. Let's keep it going.
That
was hard, too.
I put your certified hyenas in elephant graves. I'm punching way above the ceiling. You said it's the grave.
That was great.
Red letter day. Show him how a vet is made. Last time somebody skipped this file, David Blaine. He's ready-made superstars with tattoos and scars. And you think they can save face with a few bars? They lukewarm. I'm in true form. 38 like Jordan in Utah, killing them with the flu shot.
Get out of here.
God, that means trust me, I'm nutty as RuPaul, but I wear out a pussy like King Joffrey in New York. What could you do, bro? When I promise you all the smoke, I am so Calvin, bro. This is Snoop Dogg. This is the diary of a madman who should have been Stan Champ, but I rode above their heads like Ayn Frank.
That was crazy.
I'm a giant amongst ants, like the tyrant for Baghdad. Who's saying I can't have a camera? Grew up in
saying I can't have
Hussein, Saddam Hussein, but Hussein. That's crazy. Yeah, he's going in, man. He said, I put your certified hyenas in elephant graves. I'm punching way above the ceiling. You said it's the grade.
grade, yeah.
That's crazy. So
Said the ceiling is the grade, right?
the
I'm punching
grade,
way above
I'm,
that.
I'm punching way above
Way
that.
above
The
that.
ceiling or maybe the bars. Another way you can look at that line.
Yep.
He said Sway's hyenas. Sway got some crazy hyenas though. You know what I mean? Shout out to-
Certified.
Certified.
Yeah.
Dudes that really spit at a high level. But he's saying I put them in elephant graves, man. Fuck that, man. It's a competitive line
Yeah,
right there.
exactly.
But the dudes that's been on Sway that's performed very well, that have
Yep.
survived the Valley of the Hyenas, I put them in elephant graves. I mean,
Yep.
then that's maybe a reference to elephants in Africa and just that's sort of a sacred animal in Africa.
Yep.
Elephant graves. But basically, I buried them with my writing is
My
what he's
writing
saying.
ability. Yep.
I'm punching way above that. I'm setting a whole new bar,
Yep.
which I thought was fun.
Hard. That was a hard line.
That was
But
slick.
you know I gotta touch on the Jordan.
The Jordan line was
You know
slick.
I'm from Chicago. That's
That
my
was
guy.
hard.
I gotta touch on that, man. He said they lukewarm. I'm in true form. 38 like Jordan in Utah, killing them with the flu shot.
Crazy.
Thought that was hard. And the way he said that shit was crazy too. But the shot in Utah that
flu shot.
Jordan killed him with, but Jordan also had the flu
Yep.
during that game. You know what I'm saying? Kill him with the 38 like Jordan. I'm in true form. I'm killing him.
Killing
I'm
him.
just killing these bars. I thought that was
That was slick.
Super
I like
slick
before
line.
that too when he said these ready-made superstars with tattoos and tattoos and scars. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So these sort of assembly line motherfucking rappers and shit.
They think they can save face with a few bars and shit.
Tattoos, put on a little fake little tattoos, scars, earrings, piercings, and next thing you know, you're a ready-made superstar. So he said, fuck them dudes, man. I'm in true form. So he's going in, man. Then he said, but I wear out a pussy like King Joffrey in New York. He said, I'm nutty like RuPaul, but I wear out a pussy like King Joffrey in New York. So that's a Coming to America reference. I'm gonna skip the RuPaul shit. Yeah, but he's crazy. He's nutty. But I wear out a pussy like King Joffrey in New York, which is a hard line. So James Earl Jones, who played Eddie Murphy's father, the King, in Coming to America, wore out a pussy. He wore out a lion across his chest. He wore it out as an outfit. But he'll wear out a pussy though. You know what I mean? He'll put in work like King Joffrey in New York. So I thought that was a slick line.
That was a slick line. It was,
you know what I'm saying?
It was funny too.
Pussy is a cat. So you guys know cat, lion, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going, man. He's got lines, and then he said, "I'm so Calvin Brodus to Snoop Dogg." Snoop Dogg is his name is Calvin Brodus, but he's saying he wants all the smoke like Snoop Dogg wants.
Yep.
You know Snoop Dogg smokes.
I wrote above their head like Anne Frank. That was a hard line too.
Exactly, the Anne Frank reference. We can keep going. Man. There's a lot in here. Let's keep it going.
I am so Calvin Brodus to Snoop Dogg. This is the diary of a madman who should have been stamped champ, but I wrote above their heads like Anne Frank. That was fam. I'm a giant amongst ants, like the tyrant for Baghdad. Who's saying I can't hang on camera? Grew up with hammers, M16 hammers, no dancers, miss me with MC Hammer. I'm a Pkwy rap alumni, these my handlers, the Kufi knots from NY, Jesus Medallion, reading Langston Hughes and Hajj Malik Shabazz and them shit. In the pocket like the Audubon assassin, never photograph an African prototype of a starving kid, but not show you the royal blue Aston Martin was complicated. And fuck vibranium educator, we got ghettos too, and they orange juice concentrated. But Bo Brady said be measured in your actions.
It's too much. It's too much, man. Too much, man. I love everything about this freestyle, man. He said grew up on hammers, M16 hammers. No dances, miss me with MC Hammer.
He's like, none of that goofy shit.
Yeah,
we had real things, but we just talked about that earlier.
That was real.
Like real wars going on and
real shit. Bombs and shit, hammers like M16s being let off. That's where I grew up around. Y'all motherfuckers grew up around MC Hammer, man. Dancing and shit. Nah. This is a different type of hammer we grew up around. Then he said, but I love the respect he's paying to some of the rap legends here. When he said, I'm a Cool G rap alumni. These my handlers. The Kufi Nas from NY, Jesus Medallion, right?
Yeah, man.
Then he went ahead and said, reading Langston Hughes, you know, Malik Shabazz and them. You know what I mean? Malik Shabazz, the professor or the attorney / activist, part of the Black Panthers. Langston Hughes, the of course the legendary poet. So he's just showing that he's essentially studied, right? He's studying some of these Black heroes and legends, right? And also paying homage to some of these Black heroes and all of these Black heroes and legends at the same time. So it's a combination of him saying, you know, I'm part of that cloth, that rap cloth, that real rap cloth is what he's saying. Dudes that really care about the craft and the culture.
He's abreast of what's going on.
Absolutely.
He's not removed from the culture and what's important, but he still understands that, well, he still can rap very well. He's still enveloped in the culture of hip hop as well. So I think that he's not detached from either circle. You know what I'm saying?
He's just saying that he knows what's going, like Ryan said, man. He knows what's up. He understands rap, but at the same time, I'm going to tell my story. This is where I come from as well. So I respect these dudes and these legends. I'm influenced by these guys. I'm inspired by them. But this is also what I'm contributing. I'm contributing this perspective, which I think is brilliant.
I believe that this all plays into that mixed messaging scheme. I think that's what he's saying here. I'm trying to give you the whole picture of where I'm from, right? Yep. I'm immersed in hip hop, but I'm also immersed in what's going on in life too, in the culture of
in his country.
Yeah. Exactly. But affects the world too.
Yep.
You following?
On stage too.
So my man said they photograph an African prototype as a starving kid, but not show you the royal blue Aston Martin whip. It's complicated. Fuck vibranium. Educate them. We got ghettos too, but they orange juice concentrate.
Crazy.
Really dope, man. I love how he's painting the picture and giving you both sides of it. We have ghettos, but we also have great parts too, right? You can't have, I think, for the most part, man, because you touched on this earlier, I think we always thought of South. I'm just speaking for me. I can't say we, but
a lot of people too. You're not alone.
I've always thought of South Africa. It's just beautiful, right? It is beautiful, but he's saying we got ghettos too, bruh. And it's not just all sunshine and
I think he's saying either way, either people look at Africa in two extremes instead of a combination of both. Either you look at Africa, all of Africa, as just poor motherfuckers in huts, Niggas in huts, you know what I'm saying?
That's so true.
Or you look at Africa, and certain parts of Africa is, this is the beautiful tourist destination side of Africa. So he's saying it's complicated.
Yep.
It's everything. It's all of that. It's not just poor. It's not just rich. It's a mixture of all these things. So you see extremes in all of these. What he's saying, yeah.
And one more thing I wanted to add on that, George, just really quick, man, is fuck vibranium. I think what he's saying here, man, is, forget the fictitious Wakanda and Black Panther, which is a dope movie, don't get me wrong, but I think he's like saying, dude, let's educate our people. Let's tell them the full story. There is beauty here, but it's not fictitious beauty.
Yep.
You follow me?
Absolutely. Just educating. Just educating them, exactly. Just all about educating people about what's really going on in South Africa.
Yes,
man.
sir.
That's how I'm taking that, man. It's not poor. It's not just poor, and it's not just about rich and opulence as well. I mean, it's a sort of merger of the two. And it's sort of it's complicated. It's a sort of sadness, and it's a huge issue for a lot of the people that are living in this area. So
yes, sir.
Beautiful, man. I love this perspective, man. Let's keep it going.
Fuck vibranium, educate them. We got ghettos too, and their orange juice concentrated. But Bo Brady said, be measured in your actions. Give them honey and pain, happiness and the anguish. Like when Tony got the flooded rollie and we called it hope. For all the times the Pope had my folks against the ropes. For all the times he drove a shorty out to Mary Stokes. And all the ones we almost broke, but still be calling hoes. They fall for men who end up teaching them the rope a dope. These the broken homes he's from. It ain't sweet like it's marijuana leaf highs like Maradona sniff white. Strangled by a short leash, my mama hold a fist tight. Tell a bigot he can suck and lick a piss pipe. Cause we gon' get that level up and win in this life. Hey, I'm from the real South, not the fried catfish killer Mike. I mean that township, real South, where blacks go through hardship like a round trip flight. It's batshit backwards for the wrong skin type. And I am disliked, but I don't give too many fucks. When they set the bar, I look back and tell them where it was. This shit is for everyone, second cousin and aunt, taking the dawn for our culture for a radio chart.
Yep,
But I ain't mad at you, might even dance to it. And half the world can watch me fat on snap to it. Rest in peace, Village Mandela. Rest in peace, Ben Sharper, Stogie fucking T.
Oh, man!
He killed that. He killed that shit.
What you know about that? That was crazy.
We got a hyena up in here!
He killed that.
Oh, shit. We got a hyena up in here!
Yeah,
That was crazy.
that was dope.
Shout out to Sway again, man, for giving these guys a great platform.
I'm telling you, man.
That South Africa stand up, dude. Y'all got one.
He represented big
Y'all
time
got
for y'all.
one. We gotta make sure the music is right, though. Let's see what he does.
I can't wait to hear something from this dude.
I want to hear the music,
Seriously.
though. But all I know is right now what he proved is he's a very, very good rapper. He can really write. Now, as an overall artist, I don't know where he's gonna stand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in terms of just pure skill as a rapper, he's dope, man. He's super dope. Hopefully that translates well to the music, and give us some suggestions on some songs he's made, maybe some projects he has. I don't know if he has some stuff on streaming platforms. Let us know. When he said right here, give them honey and pain, happiness and the anguish. He
Full
said,
picture.
like when Tony got the flooded rollie and we called it hope, he rhymed after that about, the ropes. But essentially, honey and the pain, and then he talked about a rollie. So it's like he's always throughout this entire thing, he showed you both sides, right? He showed you the wealth. But to me, I'm giving you, I'm showing you I got this Rolex, I have this watch, right? But it represents, the other side of that is what came from this, right? The struggle, the pain that it took for me to get to this point. So he's saying he's giving him honey and the pain, but it's also sort of a way of him giving him hope, right? Showing him that you could come from these harsh environments and make something of yourself, right? His boy Tony, I guess that I'm sure that's somebody in his crew or whatever the case may be. So I thought that was a really, really dope line. There's the tourism, right? There's the tourism and the beauty of South Africa, but then there's the hoods and the ghettos of South Africa, right? There's the fly, luxurious life, the Aston Martins driving all over the place, and then there's the starving kid, right? So he's just giving you the full picture, but showing you both sides. I just thought that was a brilliant, brilliant freestyle that really just painted a beautiful picture. Of just his story and where he's from, man, and I thought that was dope. I couldn't have asked for a better showing from an artist overseas. He also, on top of that, I think he really showcased that he's a student of the game, showing love to legends and this and that. Nas, Cool G Rap, and you could tell in how he rode the beat in his flow that he's been paying attention, he's been studying it. Dude, man, he's fire. And then he ended it by saying, this shit ain't for everyone. Second cousin and aunt taking a dump on the culture for a radio chart.
Yep.
But I ain't mad at him. I might even dance to it, he said. I ain't mad at it. I might dance to it. And half the world can watch me Thanos snap to it. Put it into that shit, right? Destroy all the posers and this and that coming into the culture, taking advantage of it and shit.
Restore order.
Restore order. So I thought that was a brilliant way.
But I thought that was cool that he said the snap because he was saying, I might dance to it. You're going to snap when you dance, right? That was dope.
Yeah, but
dope.
the way I snap, though, and when I'm dancing, while I'm going along with it, I might dance to it. I'm also trying to put it into the nonsense.
Reset button.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
man.
Dope, man. Shout out to Stogie T, man. Shout out to
it.
South Africa stand-up guys, man. That was a dope freestyle,
That dude
man.
represented big time.
Give us some suggestions on some songs from him, man. Dope. Shout out to Sway again as well, man. That's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan, Lost in Vegas.
We out.
We out.